We all know that every great event begins with a voice that inspires, a voice that changes and challenges perspectives and sets the tone for meaningful conversations. It is therefore my greatest pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker is someone who is a distinguished public health specialist, an educator, an epidemiologist, a researcher with decades of experience in education, research, and community development. Throughout his career, he has contributed immensely to public health education, research, mentorship, and humanitarian services, presenting scholarly work at numerous of conferences and monitoring countless of students and professionals. Today, he will deliver the keynote address, sharing insights that align with our theme, that is from learning to earning, building skills for the digital economy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome our keynote speaker, my lecturer, my teacher, my mentor, Malam Mustapha Yunusa, to deliver his keynote speech. Sir, the virtual stage is yours if you're ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is really challenging as I'm on transit right now, but I feel it is important I give some minutes to deliver the keynote speech, being highly important at this time of the day. As you are all aware, this is a keynote speech on the importance of digital skills, lifelong learning, and how to turn skills into career and income opportunities, which is delivered during the 2026 Melanin Code Digital Empowerment Summit with the theme From Learning to Earning, Building Skills for the Digital Economy. Participants, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed participants, you may wish to be reminded that the digital economy is that which pays for problems you can solve with a screen and an internet connection within the comfort of your home or the comfort of your office or anywhere which is comfortable to you. Digital skills and lifelong learning are basically your career and life insurance for the 2020s and beyond. Here is why they matter, especially right now in Nigeria and the world over. Number one, digital skills translates into access and opportunity. Jobs are going digital now. Even non-technical jobs now require spreadsheets, AI tools, social media management, data analysis, or basic coding. In Abuja, for example, and across Nigeria, sectors from financial technology, agricultural technology, e-commerce, and government services all run on digital platforms. Another reason why digital skills translate into access and opportunity is that remote and global work is made easy. Platforms and remote jobs for companies abroad require you to be digitally fluent. Without digital skills, you are locked out of those income streams. So those with digital skills are more marketable and are more job friendly. Another point is business survival. If you sell anything today or market any products at all or run any service, digital tools help you reach customers, take payments, track inventory, and automate without any difficulty. Without digital skills, it becomes harder to compete. This is a well-known fact today. Without digital skills, you are like an outskirt of what is the current situation on ground. Daily life is also part of it. From banking, taxes, school applications, to healthcare portals, most essential services are now online first. Key digital skills people are prioritizing today include the AI prompting, data literacy, cybersecurity, digital marketing, cloud tools, and even AI-assisted design content. Another important point to remember is the lifelong learning. It guarantees staying relevant. So as we are talking about skill acquisition, lifelong learning, it makes you to stay relevant for some time without phasing out of the cycle. Technology changes every 12 to 18 months. What you learn in school won't carry you for 40 years. Future proofing. AI automation and new tools will replace some tasks, but people who keep learning can pivot into new roles. This is evidently proven. People who are always learning, they keep to the changing world, and that makes them always relevant and keen into the new roles that are emanating from the changing society. Adaptability is another factor. Industries collapse and new ones appear. Lifelong learners switch careers, upskill, or start new businesses without starting from zero. So those that are continuously in the process of learning always find it to switch lanes, and that really accommodates them well into the new environment that they find themselves. Confidence is also key. When you know how to learn, technology doesn't feel scary. You can figure out new apps, new regulations, and new job requirements on your own. Higher learning is potential. It's another potential. People who are consistently upskill earn more over time. Studies shows that there is a direct link between continuous learning and income or salary growth. Digital skills give you tools, and lifelong learning gives you the mindset to keep picking up the right tools to use them for making the better changes happen. So if you are thinking, you need to think like this today. Digital skills are a smartphone, as an example, and lifelong learning is knowing you will need to update the apps in your smartphone, learn new ones, and adapt when the next phone comes out so that you upgrade. Therefore, with Nigeria's young mobile-first population and growing digital economy, the gap between those with these skills and those without is widening fast. Government, non-governmental organizations, and the private sector programs are also funding more digital training now. So I strongly advise you to key in before it becomes too late. Thank you, and may God bless your efforts to learn the digital skills and earn more earnings. Thank you. May God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for that beautiful and insightful and thought-provoking presentation. Please, can we give a virtual round of applause to Madam Mustapha Yunusa for that insightful session? I need to see more hands. Come on. We have more people here. We need to see more hands. And for those on YouTube, spam the heart emoji. So thank you for that beautiful message. This definitely reminded us that learning is just the beginning, and it is actually how we decide to apply everything that we learned that helps us create opportunities that will create lasting impact. We truly appreciate your time and invaluable contribution to this summit.